Hello YouTube. We are back for the Wood League tournament. This time we are continuing the round 2 of the tournament. We have Swan Lee versus Harakiri. I saw they were chatting a little bit about mulligans, just making sure they got the rules all set. But still best of 5 series, 1 mulligan each, just has to be called within the first 20 seconds. And this should be a really good one. Both of these players are good players. And Swan Lee's definitely a pumper, but I think Harakiri's underrated. So we will see what he's got for us in store for this one. So Harakiri in blue. Let's take a look at his spots. He could have done Ireland, England, West Greenland. He could do Czech. He has Portugal if he's desperate, but it doesn't look like he'll be desperate. He's got really great spots here. He also has Estonia and Georgia and Sammy. So the man has great spots to put on a show for us here. Swan Lee, he has Belgium. He's got Normandy, which is really nice. Catalonia as well. He also has Moldova. He has Azer. And I was actually looking at this. I think he might have been able to get away with a really easy 14 here. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. Okay, I am mistaken. So yeah, he goes with the 12. Very easy 12 at least. Oh, there it is. Maybe if he had done Moldova. But regardless, you want to see 4-0s across the board here. Really great stuff from these players. And then I really like this because you have Normandy. So you just take the spawn here. Yeah, he'll invest 2 gold. He could probably get away with investing 1 gold as well. But 2 gold investment for a 3 gold country is really nice. And we're going to get a 3 gold investment for a 4 gold country over here in England. I love that Harakiri is doing this because he's going to be able to micro this and this at the same time. This will be interesting. We might actually have some island fighting early on in this game. It looks like Swan Lee might have spent an extra gold here, and I don't like that. Because you already have enough units. But he is going to set up Volga. Really nice. It looks like Harakiri misses Estonia. Unfortunate for him. Harakiri also, I mean, having these spots here. The only port in the south, really, Swan Lee has is Israel. A lot of his income is actually right here, but a lot of Harakiri's income is over here. So we literally might see a fight on this side of the map. And I don't think I've ever seen an early fight over there. 25-24. Really great turn 2s from these players. And I really like this for Harakiri. I mean, you got yourself set up in the middle now. This can really snowball. Harakiri should know that Swan Lee's here because he did just snipe the base in Slovakia. Swan Lee is going to get Middle East started. He is investing a lot into the Middle East, so he really wants a presence down here. Harakiri also had the bottom base Jordan. Like, Harakiri had so many things to do. He got a 24 turn 2, and he still had, like, Portugal, Morocco, Jordan. Like, he still has Estonia. Like, the man had so many spots to go. This could be a really huge turn, though, for Swan Lee, because Swan Lee... Okay, he's not going to get Germany. I saw the blinking on the map, and I thought, okay, maybe he's getting Germany and France on top of this down here. But I don't think he gets Germany in time. If he was just a tiny bit quicker, because he has the units to do it. Oh, man. Still 35-35. And we did actually get some early action over here. Harakiri takes Slovakia off of Swan Lee. Swan Lee was full focused on expansion. Ooh, just sneezed there. I had to mute my mic. The action's so good, it's getting me to sneeze. This is dangerous, though, I think, for Swan Lee. Because Swan Lee's kind of getting pumped here. I don't know what happened with the units and how they were marching. But getting hit by 2 towers. Swan Lee has no gold left. Harakiri has no gold left. He's got a little healer, though, in the action here. And that healer's helping, and the spawns are coming in. He does get the base snipe. He's actually farming. He farmed the top and the bottom. And I think Swan Lee's going to full evacuate this position. He's going to continue in the Mideast, but I really like this for Harakiri. Because Harakiri has these bases, and that can really threaten the West. Holy moly, I can't stop sneezing. The breaks in the muting of the mic, that's what's happening. Swan Lee expanding behind all this. Let's see if he does defend the bottom base or not. He's defending the top base. This bottom base is very important, though. If this bottom base goes, I think Swan Lee's in huge trouble. This bottom base needs to be defended. The bottom base is not defended. Swan Lee had 30 gold. Harakiri has 20 gold. Now, Harakiri needs to completely win down here. Having this bottom base is actually huge. He has so many troops. A lot of his troops are over here, though, as well. And the healer spawned in a bad spot. He does move the healer. The troops are trying to get back together. He needs to form a line. This is a bloodbath. Harakiri getting enveloped in the southern Germany. The KD all of a sudden just swings. Swanlee with a great fight. Great fight, recapturing this. This was almost a bait. This turned into a bait for Harakiri. That completely stalls the front over here. Harakiri's now doing the right thing. I think I would have liked this more. He takes these positions and he expands with it, but then he really invests his gold in the west because he knows his opponent's over here. Or at least he should know. He should know about France. He should know, obviously, Germany in this area. If he has Switzerland as well, you assume North Italy. So Harakiri should push from a more advantageous position. I don't know about the... I would love to get Swanlee's insight here. He's going to go into Romania to go into Bulgaria. Maybe he doesn't know his opponent has Bulgaria. Maybe he does. Interesting, interesting. Both players expanding around the map. We'll see if Harakiri does anything to stop this. This could spell trouble, though. Turkey would be a huge capture. Oh, the troops are coming in. The landing on Normandy has commenced. Guys, I'm on the struggle bus this week. Just bear with me. This doesn't look like it was a great fight for Harakiri, though, unfortunately. And Swanlee's kind of just running through and taking all these lands that Harakiri just got. Harakiri should not lose this base. Harakiri has a 9 income lead. Please defend Macedonia. And he doesn't. So now, I mean, if you defend that, you have a really good defense against the Mideast here. And you don't let your opponent get under you. But now this is going to be problematic. Here's where Harakiri can win, though. Harakiri just needs to defend this. Don't overinvest. Just a slight defense here, but a full investment here. Swanlee sees it, 42 gold. Harakiri has 56. Like, oh, all Swanlee's troops are up here. They must have been continuing the skirmishing because the KD is in favor of Swanlee. Look at all these units for Swan up here. And Harakiri's faltering in France. If he wants to win this game, I think he really needs to win the French front. He has to push this back. He is getting cuts up here. Swanlee's actually defending up here, that's curious. But I guess Swanlee's just trying to cut his Harakiri's income wherever he can. Swanlee has a brigade of spawns here, but they don't defend Israel in time. And the income advantage is quite in favor of Harakiri here. And he gets both bases. This is huge. Oh, and he has the drop here so he can move up and get underneath the position here. And Swanlee just has so many troops that he can't use. Look at these. Look at all these troops. Look at how many of them are spawns. The shaded ones are spawns. He has so many troops that he can't use. But Harakiri, he can use his troops. He can use them everywhere. This fight's going a lot better for him now. And Swanlee has his troops running into a trap. Oh, no. Oh, no. In the Mideast, let's see how the Mideast goes, because now this is a new front that's opened up. Great job from Harakiri, getting the snipes here, getting Jordan, pushing into the Middle East. And he gets the bottom base of Macedonia. He needs to hold on to... losing this base isn't the biggest deal. It's okay if he does lose that base. We have more important fronts for him to worry about right now. The troops are finally ordered to charge in. 20-plus income lead for Harakiri, but this is a huge snowball of an army for Swanlee. You can see all these troops coming in. These are all the reinforcements, the spawns, but Swanlee is giving up this position. All his troops are moving to this front, but they are completely encircled. This is quite the encirclement, and Harakiri does get the bottom base here. Swan's trying to stimmy the tide. Stimmy, is that even a word? I don't know, but we just made it up, and I don't know how this fight's going to go. This is so interesting. Harakiri just showing that he's such a good expander behind all this fighting. And the KD has now swung drastically in favor for Harakiri. Now Harakiri, I think he just needs to play defensive on this front and win this front. We have a B-ship from Swanlee. Interesting B-ship action. We could see a cut happen, though. I would love to see Harakiri get himself into Turkey. Swanlee's going to have a really hard time pushing past this position. I don't like that Swanlee is able to push into Spain, though. Harakiri now almost a 30 income lead. It's like 25 plus income. He can't lose the West, though. Like, the West is so important. He really needs to build here, and he is building here. That's our guy. And then SS pops out. A show of force. The B-ship is running with its tail between his legs. The whole southeastern part of Europe now is going to go under control for Harakiri. I think Harakiri, again, just playing defensive here would be great, but he really needs to stop the push in the west. Swanlee, if Swanlee gets the west, I think he still has a chance in this game. Swanlee's kind of looking all over the map here. I mean, these guys are just battling it out everywhere. The roar does go down. Great snipe there from Harakiri. Harakiri's going to get a lot of income this turn, and Turkey has been cut. Oh, that Turkey port was so important as far as income goes. Swanlee does get the bottom base of Spain, though. And, okay, England gets cut. A little swappity swap, lots of cutting. How, my lordy, the income spike with the SS advantage. And the KD is pretty close. Like, the KD isn't that much in favor of Swanlee to the point where this looks comebackable. But if any man can do it, it's our boy Swan. Let's see if he's got what it takes. Losing a B-ship, that's not a good sign for anyone rooting for him. Holding the top base of Spain, I like that Harakiri's holding out, making sure Spain can't be easily conquered. Harakiri is still kind of just expanding behind this. Yeah, he's just A-clicking troops left and right. They're going in all over the place now. This is amazing. He uses the SS to get a snipe on France. Huge income cut for against Swanlee. 29 gold for Harakiri. 2 gold for Swanlee. So Harakiri still has the gold to push. He's been working on these islands in Italy as well. He does lose Slovakia. He loses Poland. But again, I mean, he has the income behind it. Ukraine is now in his possession. It's still 2+. He gets the right base. And we got the forfeit. Harakiri taking the first game off of Swanlee in round 2 of the tournament. What a showcase, man. I thought Swanlee actually was going to win it. I don't know what "we" means. That was a freaking battle, though. Again, no clue, but all right. 1-0 Harakiri. Wow. All right, well, I hope that the series continues like this because this is amazing. Let's take a look at the spots. Harakiri, he has the nice Israel-Palestine area if he wants to do that. He actually could do Poland, which would be awful for him. And we got a mulligan. All right. Mulligan, and I mean, what did he really have? He only had Malta and then something up here, I think Karelia, or not Karelia, Kaliningrad. So I think Swan maybe only had an 8. I didn't see the rest of his spots. So that's his only mulligan. Harakiri still only has a 1-0 lead at the moment. And Harakiri does have a mulligan he could use. Taking a look at Harakiri's spots again in blue. Really great stuff in the middle. A little Mont, a little Serbia. Very nice setup there. Otherwise, I mean, what else are you going to really do here? You could do Syria, I guess. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm blind over here until I see the flashing. Moscow and Crimea. So really great. He should have a very easy 12. Swanlee. Oh, Swanlee's desperate. If Swanlee's doing this, he is desperate. Let's take a look at his spots. He has Estonia, but he has a block in Israel. He has a block in Tunisia. He did get Normandy. He has a block in Wales. Like, these guys are blocked everywhere and a block here. Harakiri should be heavily favored in this one. Unfortunate Swanlee doesn't actually have another a bounty here. Wow, this is tragic for him. Or sorry, a bounty. What did I meant he doesn't have a mulligan. So he uses his mulligan and then he comes into a spot where he has like 5 different blocks with his opponent. But his opponent gets the 12. So, see, Swanlee had to get 4 kills to get the 10. That is crazy. And now Harakiri, he can move through the middle of the map. Oh, this is actually huge. Swanlee snipes this base from Harakiri. Had Harakiri defended this, that would have prevented 5 income for this next turn. Because Swanlee is going to go into Switzerland. Harakiri is going to set up Syria. Swanlee could have done Palestine as well, just to get the spawn and to try to have a presence in the Mideast and win it. He's going to go into Macedonia, though. And yeah, I mean, this is a really great turn for Swanlee. The only thing I want to see on top of this is maybe a little Palestine action. But the fact that he got the snipe is huge. Harakiri should have a really big turn, though. Oh my! Harakiri doesn't have gold. Harakiri overspent. Swanlee had 3 or 4 gold in the bank. He takes Macedonia. He comes down. He gets the cut. This is a 4 income swing, and Harakiri is losing the 2 from this. And now Swanlee, 19 to 16, and I don't even think Harakiri realizes it yet. He finally sees it. But the problem is if Harakiri builds here, those units can't be down here. And Swan Lee can just go into Albania, make the ship, and continue the push. All of Harakiri's income is right here. He opened the floodgate when he let that base get sniped. Losing this base isn't that big of a deal because you can surround it next turn. But losing this base and then letting this be captured, oh, devastating. It actually would have been 17-17 if he didn't get sniped here and he didn't give this up, if he only lost this base. And Swanlee's doing the right thing. He gets Serbia. Harakiri pulls out, and Swanlee's going to expand into Romania behind it. That +4 income is going to be huge, plus the Serbia here. Although, Harakiri did some good things. He actually got the base snipe here, and he is going to finish up Syria this turn. He did not finish Syria last turn. He set it up, didn't finish it. We got a base snipe in Austria with the spawns. A lot of these are spawns from Swan Lee. Harakiri is pulling back now. And the income is only +2 for Swan Lee, but the position is so huge. I'm wondering now. Okay, so Harakiri is going to try to go for all these different blocks on the map and see if he can take them. If he takes this, like now he has west and he has east. But there's a roar, there's a ship. Harakiri is going to have to full expand this turn. Yeah, I don't know what you do here. Like this is so much income that's just going to be swapped to your opponent. You don't have the gold to defend this. He's trying to expand behind it. I mean, he'll get some income, but overall, I think he's going to lose. He's losing more than he's gaining. And this just shows how being aggressive can really pay off. Swan Lee was really down 12-10 income-wise. And Harakiri had some places to expand. Swan Lee didn't. But just because Harakiri didn't have the goal to defend this, Swan Lee attacking at the right time, giving him a 12 income advantage. Now he has the full middle of the map. And with this, like, he can literally just expand now. Like, these blocks mean nothing. Because Harakiri's just going to feed with an army this big if he tries to block. And I love this. Like, he's even, like, Swan's... Yeah, look, Swan's going for France. While Harakiri's going for Spain. That he actually will probably get this because Swan is just... He doesn't think that his opponent's over here fighting. I wonder if Harakiri will defend the France base at least. I don't think Swan has enough actually. He could get this in time. He knows that he lost this base. But yeah, the income lead here, like the city count, look at the city count. The income lead, especially with France, is going to be devastating for Harakiri. Harakiri has done little behind this. He does end up getting Wales. He's not going to get England in time. He hasn't really got anything new in the Mideast. He does get Karelia. But 60-35, and your opponent has a massive KD advantage. And yeah, there's the FF. And that's a way to climb back into a series, guys. Swan Lee climbing back into the series. Great stuff from him. He now takes a 1-1 now. Yeah, so it's a 1 win for Harakiri, 1 win for Swan Lee, and then 1 mulligan that Swan Lee used, so he has none left. Taking a look at spots here. Harakiri has Serbia, he's got East Greenland, he's got Svalbard, he's got top-down Wales as well, he's got Crimea, he's got Syria. So the man, and like he's got this over here and this over here. So he's got a lot of spots. I would be happy if I was Harakiri. Swan Lee, on the other hand, let's take a look at his spots. The first thing you see if someone's doing Libya means he probably doesn't have the best spots. So the man's doing Libya and he's doing Scotland from the right. What else could the man do? The man could probably not do much. He's doing the things that he should be doing. This is a man that's adapting. You look at spots, these last 3 games. One was a mulligan that Swan Lee used. He had horrible spots. Then last game, Swan Lee had horrible spots compared to Harakiri. But he wins because of his aggression. And now this game, we'll see what happens. Because Harakiri already has the 4 kills. He's already setting up this for next turn with his bounty. And Swan's only going to get 10. So it's another 4 kill for 10 situation. Also, the spawns for Swan Lee can't really be used to expand this turn. And Harakiri still has things like this. Swan Lee is going to set up Volga, which is nice. But like Harakiri still had things like Sami and Moscow to do. Oh, and Harakiri has that top base in northern Italy. Okay, and the Swan Lee, though, setting up Algeria, setting up Volga. I really like to see this. This is really good stuff from him. He does get Switzerland, and he'll probably get Austria as well. I'm assuming he'll get a bounty here. When he gets one more kill, he'll get a bounty. He should be able to get Austria in time. And that's, I mean, that's working with the spots that you're given. Really great stuff from Swan Lee. Harakiri, on the other hand, let's see. Okay, he's actually said it. Okay, Swan Lee does see it, and he pulls back, though. What did Harakiri do? He got Israel this turn as well. He got this. He got this, and maybe Serbia, too. And for having such bad position and bad spots, Swan Lee holding on into this one. We'll see if Harakiri, a little misclick here, it looks like. Something happened there that he didn't want to happen. Harakiri does get a block. It's a little friendly block for block. Swan Lee might set up spawns over here, but Harakiri's going to try to go for a snipe over here. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Swan Lee's trying to work his way into Germany. I think it might be a little too late, but Swan Lee does get the block down here. Really good stuff from him. Harakiri kind of losing to black a lot here. Lost a couple here. He's going to lose a couple here as well. He does get that base. Okay. This is dangerous for Harakiri, though, because spawns will start to build. So the free units that can be used, yeah. Then Harakiri doesn't have gold. So Harakiri is going to lose out on the west here. And Swan Lee does have Libya. Swan Lee, I was wrong. He does actually get Germany in time. And the income still just +1 advantage here. Harakiri, I would love to see more play in the middle. More expansion in the middle. Look at the KD, though. A lot of that KD is to black. A lot of it's not to Swan. Swan, he does get a couple units killed here. But Harakiri looks like he's struggling to black. Yeah, when he still doesn't have Wales. Looks like we have a defense here in Scotland with spawns. Northern Italy. Oh, this is tragic for Harakiri because he's going to get Northern Italy. But these islands are owned by Swan Lee. He does get Albania now, which is really nice. I want to see Harakiri do the expansion that we were talking about. Like, the man was crazy at expanding in that first game when he got the win. All these units wasted here, though. Swan Lee has 4 gold. He could defend Switzerland here. I think the reinforcements are going to come in time. And Swan Lee is going to go for Egypt, which really threatens Harakiri's only position on the map. Somehow Harakiri maintains the income lead, though. That's actually crazy. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that at all. He has units here. He can continue expanding in Greenland. He's going to continue with his island push. There's a lot of units from Swan just kind of surrounding this northern Italy base. There is a fight over here in Israel. 15 gold left, but Swan Lee has 29 gold. And Swan Lee is going to shut this down. I think Swan Lee is going to have the whole west. Maybe Harakiri can do something with this. Harakiri's poking and prodding over here, which is really great to see. And it actually looks like Harakiri, he won this fight over here. Swan Lee, though, has 25 gold still. That is a massive amount of gold. I would have loved to see Harakiri finish Turkey this turn. I'm just waiting for the income spike from Swan Lee where he just overtakes Harakiri in income. Oh, Swan does block this. That's 4 free income that Harakiri would have had. And so Harakiri's going to have to pull back. He has spawns, though. He can continue to fight this if he wants. He even has this port. He can get a nice little surround on it. He does get the Egypt base. Swan Lee is going to have to do something about that here. I guess maybe Swan just holds in this position. If Swan can win Catalonia, get Spain, France, he's in a really nice spot. He's doing a great job expanding. He just has a lot of units he's not using. This is a lot of gold. Okay, there they are. They got their marching orders now. We have some spawns over here in Czech as well. He's going to get Belarus this turn, Latvia. He could get Lithuania as well. He's going to fight in Catalonia. Harakiri is going to try to defend. Harakiri has 8 gold left. Swan Lee has 5 gold left. But Swan Lee has a huge army and spawns. I don't think you can hold Catalonia for very long. And Swan Lee is holding this base in Greece. This base is just being a pain in the butt right now for Harakiri. And Harakiri still hasn't really taken advantage of going for the middle here. He has a 3 income lead, though. He does get Turkey that turn. Swan Lee, I think Swan did get Spain that turn. So Swan's income should come from France now, his expansion income. And I didn't see this, but Harakiri did end up pushing out Scotland. But now he's getting pushed in England. And what does Harakiri do now? Where's our boy looking? Where is our boy looking? Are they just fighting over here? I'm trying to look around the map. What's Harakiri doing? He did drop the Greenland spawns to go into Iceland. That's a great job using his spawns to get some more income. But he loses this. He's not looking here. He made an SS. Holy moly. Swanlee has 27 gold left. But look at the city count now for Swan. Swan isn't going to get France this turn, though. France would have been really nice for him. And there's a huge fight in Egypt happening as well. I think Harakiri can hold on here. Lots of healers. Gets a healer snipe. That SS does get Greece. The city count is 96, but it's a 20 city count advantage for Swan, but only a 5 income lead for Swan. I don't know about the SS, man. I'm still second guessing it. Where like it's gonna take a while for it to actually get value. Oh man, another sneeze just means that the action's picking up. How's England going? All right, so England is not captured. Harakiri does stop it a little bit. And oh, wow. Okay. Well, Swan Lee goes for an SS of his own. He gets the base. He'll get some tower shots on it. I think this is going to give him a huge damage advantage. Oh, God. Harakiri, this is very important. That's the problem with building ships, guys. You really got to be on it. You got to almost go to it every other second. You do something over here. You go back to your hotkey on your ship. Do something, go back to your hotkey on your ship. You can never leave it unattended. Because 45 gold, I mean, that's half a turn's worth of gold right there. And now, yeah, that's the income spike I was expecting this whole time. I think Harakiri had some really good chances in this game. My thinking, though, is he was way too slow to take middle. Like, he had so much expansion path. Like, imagine if he had put pressure on the middle. Harakiri, or Swan Lee, like 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, Swan Lee has like 20 gold worth of income all in this area that he should never have been able to get as free as he did. Because now Harakiri is finally making his way up at the middle. And holy crap. Swan doesn't just make 1 extra SS, he makes 2. He has a 2 SS advantage. And there's nothing you do about this. I mean, you could spend rifles all day long, but 3 SS can fight this so easily. This is actually unreal. I love this play from Swanlee. This is just responding in force. He gets the SS kill as well. Harakiri, though, is going to make 2 of his own. The only way... I mean, the income did come back. The Mid-East is actually conquered. England is back. Russia... I don't know what it is. Harakiri late game all of a sudden flips a switch, and then the man expands like a god. Like, I don't know. It's just a late game. Like, it doesn't happen like earlier. But this man, like, suddenly we get to the late game, and this man just pops in an 85 while defending this. But yeah, now the whole middle of the map is kind of crumbling. A lot of the gold, like, Harakiri invested his whole gold worth, or his whole turn worth of gold. Goodness gracious, into SS this turn. And Swan's coming back. Swan's going to get the snipe. I just have a feeling he's going to get the snipe. Oh! Harakiri. Great swap. Way to get those on there. But Harakiri's ships are literally completely surrounded. And there's the income swing. Swanlee punches back. Plus 30 now for him. Oh, man. It was a great swap to see, but this is kind of a... This is a desperation play now for Harakiri. I don't know what Harakiri can do here in this situation. Another SS being built. Harakiri has 55 gold. Swan just got some bounties. Swanlee had 120 gold. And yeah, there you go. So Harakiri takes a 1-0 lead. Then Swan uses his mulligan. And then back-to-back games is outmatched, or sorry, outpositioned, I would say. Doesn't get the spots as nice as Harakiri does, but still wins those games. And now he has the commanding 2-1 lead, and he just needs 1 more to close out this series and move on to round 3. Harakiri still has his mulligan, though. Still has his mulligan. Oh, dude, I'm looking at Swan spots. I mean, Swan. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, wait, you can't do that. Boom. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a great mulligan. I think Swan had some decent spots here. I really liked what he had compared to Harakiri at least. Harakiri still could have done probably an 11. I think like he had Syria, Moscow, and I think he had one other place. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty happy with that if you're Harakiri, especially afterwards if you find out how good your opponent had it. Swan Lee here. Swan Lee has National Park. He could do Leningrad if he really wants to do Leningrad if he needs to do it, I guess. He has Crete as well. Wow, okay. And yeah, we're just kind of back to having some not so great spots for him. We'll see if I missed anything, but yeah, that's pretty rough. Harakiri on the other, I mean, these blocks are pretty nice, though. He's blocking for easy income for Harakiri. Okay, he did have West Greenland, so I didn't see West Greenland. So good stuff from Swan. Harakiri, he does have Scotland. What else? I mean, Harakiri could do a little play here. Maybe Palestine, maybe Lebanon. That's risky, though. He does Palestine. Okay. He has Siberia as well, and he has Malta. Oh, and he has Bulgaria. So, you know, things are actually looking pretty good. East Greenland as well. Things are actually looking really good in Belgium. I'm just, if I'm not seeing the white, like the white bases as playing it, I just can't find the spots. And, I mean, if you're turn 2, you're looking turn 2. Like, you still have spam swappable Bulgaria here. You could even do Poland, even though it's risky with this. Maybe you try to push this a little bit. Okay, so yeah, this is where the Palestine comes in and the Scotland. It's 11 to 10 income, 4 kills each. Oh, please. Harakiri. Harakiri's not looking. Harakiri does get Albania, though. That's really rough for him. And Swan is just full blasting middle this turn. Wow. Harakiri does get Israel, though. So they both kind of missed a block there. And Harakiri has Albania to really put some pressure over here. Swan Lee, with the rest of his gold, is going to go into Jordan now, which maybe he wants to threaten this. I love this, though, like Israel and Lebanon now from Harakiri because he was able to push that back. And Harakiri gets Austria and Czech, both blocks from Swan Lee. That opens up Poland for free next turn with some spawns. He should be able to block this as well. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't lose. Even if you lose, I don't know. You don't really want to give up any of these bases. You want to hold your opponent back here. And it looks like Swan Lee is just going to try to go for a snipe now. Harakiri has plenty of time to react to this. That's like 4 or 5 full seconds, and he doesn't react in time. Dang, that's rough too. I think that's probably the biggest thing Harakiri could do better. Like, he's losing the entire Mideast because he's not looking at the map here and looking at his... Like, he is trying to efficiently expand, but you have to expect something like this. You got to be looking around. He does now see, but it's a little too late now because now he only has Lebanon. He has 11 gold. Swan Lee actually has 2. You know, Harakiri, if he full blasts 11 gold into this right now, he could retake all of it. He's going to actually full blast it here. I would have preferred him to spend all 11 gold here, I think. Because if you win the Mideast, like, this position doesn't really matter for Swan Lee. Now Swan Lee has a pretty good income lead. Also, Swan Lee gets all these spawns in the Mideast. So now your chance of taking the Mideast is over. Hindsight is easy, or it's easy for us because, like, we can see how much gold they had left. But yeah, I mean, ideally you just never lose this in the first place. This is 6 income that was given up, and 3 of it was yours. So it's really a 9 income swing plus the spawns. Like, that can be game changing right there. Like, something as small as this, you think it's small, but literally 9 income plus the spawns. Like, that's so, yeah, that's devastating. And he is going to continue to hold Lebanon, though. He's definitely not out of this game. Like, here's the thing. He can just continue expanding, right? He's got spawns across the map, although Swan Lee with his Switzerland does come into Austria. Swan Lee is just being aggressive and attacking Harakiri wherever he is. I love that he's being so aggressive. And the incomes are even. 35-35. Greece will be conquered this turn. And Harakiri still has the full mid to expand. He's going to continue to try to hold here. Harakiri loves the islands. He's slowly expanding in the islands as well. He has Romania now too. He did get Greece. Swan Lee has 27 gold. Harakiri has 3. So Harakiri, oh, Swan Lee actually, he fed a lot here, but Swan does have 28 gold to defend it. I think Swan really wants to win this side of the map. Oh, okay, and we had a drop. Harakiri did stop the drop. Really good stuff from him. And Harakiri does get Austria. He at least gets this base in Austria, which is really important. Swanlee has 7 gold. He's now working on France. He's not going to get France in time. He's investing a lot into a country he's not going to get in time. Harakiri is holding back in Lebanon. Really great stuff from Harakiri, and he's doing all that while expanding. He does get the Slovenia base, and now he has a huge 11 income lead. He has the spawn advantage. Swanlee is going to get a +7 next turn to kind of help with that income deficit. I think Swanlee's eventually, he's pushing this finally. Harakiri still has a lot of places to expand, but Harakiri needs to win. He needs to win on a front, and he needs to win decisively. He's got 7 gold left. Swanlee has 8. This is definitely a really nice fight for Harakiri. If Harakiri can come in here, if he could get like northern Italy and have this position on the map, he could really threaten France, really prevent Germany from being conquered. He does get a drop in Libya. I love to see that. Crete is still dangerous though, but really great stuff to see the drop in Libya. And, wow, maybe Swanlee, maybe he's not focused enough. They're kind of fighting all over the map. Actually, Swanlee gave up all of Greenland. That was a lot of income that he just let Harakiri take off of him. Harakiri with the East Greenland, Swanlee had all this plus the spawns, and that's going to help continue that income lead. That's a huge income swap there. The drop is coming, but Harakiri sees it. He's already pre-building here, and I really would love to see Harakiri pump this side of the map. He has enough with spawns to defend over here, and he has a leftover army from Austria. All he needs to do, I think, in this situation is just pump the Mideast. Just make a snowball of troops. Swanlee doesn't have enough. Ooh, Swanlee does make a B ship, though, and Harakiri doesn't have gold. Uh-oh. But Swanlee is kind of winning on land, right? He's winning on this front, but he loses this. He has got a lot of troops that he's not using here. That B ship could be devastating for Harakiri. I don't know why Harakiri... Oh, man. I don't know. He is winning over here, though. He's got a nice snowball. Okay, and he's doing some damage to the ship. This ship is really injured. Come on. Use your... Oh, okay. It's not the end of the world, though, because look at the incomes. The incomes are still looking really good. Harakiri's just trying to expand behind this. And this army can do it. Like, this army can do what he needs it to do. It can push into Belgium. He needs to keep reinforcing it. He actually makes an SS. I like that play, and with that, yep, I was going to say, if you're going to make the SS, I think you got to pull this army back, because you can't feed with this army. You don't want to feed that army. That army is too valuable now. And Harakiri needs to shut down Crete, and then he needs to use that SS to continue wrapping up the Mideast, because that's all Swanlee has is the Mideast and France. That's his only places on the map now. The islands are once again, they belong to Harakiri. This army is kind of getting fed, though. This is quite a few healers as well. And maybe a Germany cut. Looks like Harakiri might be focused elsewhere. That's what I want to know, though. Where is he focused? Like, where usually you can tell where a player is looking at the map. All right, he is now responding to Germany. The income lead is cut a little bit, but Swanlee is still in a very commanding position here. But he's just like trickling troops here. He could get the Turkey cut as well. Like he needs to shut down the Mideast. I don't like the SS going west yet. I would love to see the SS get Cyprus, get the ports over here, maybe push this. You can't let your opponent in the Mideast when you have all the middle like this. Harakiri has 28 gold. Swanlee has 7. Swanlee's kind of building up a mass of troops. Harakiri's using his SS over here. And look at all these spawns now, able to come in and open up a new front for Swanlee. This is a trap for Harakiri. He's got to right-click, then A-click, get them in there. He's really got to move them. He's got to use this as well. There's a lot he's got to do. He does shut down this front. There's a lot of red pouring into his lands over here, though. We need to use this SS. Harakiri invested 44 gold into it. He needs to use it. The income lead is slowly getting cut. Swanlee is fighting his way back into this game. The KD is looking nice. Even though Swanlee lost a bishop, he's still up on KD. I love this from Harakiri. He's going to get into Tunisia. He's going to go for Italy. He's going to go for these islands over here. But he needs to stop feeding. It's really hard. It's so hard. They're fighting all over the map. Harakiri has a lot of units that just poured in to reinforce this front. Swan Lee has 28 gold. This is so nice. This is so nice for Harakiri. I really want to see Harakiri win this one. I want to see a Game 5 in round 2 of the Wood League tournament. That is what I'm hoping for right now. I am rooting for Harakiri so hard. He has everything he needs to win this game. He has the SS. He has the income lead. He has all these spawns in the middle of the map. He has places to expand still. Swan Lee is just holding on for dear life. A France cut would be huge. The income lead is looking still really nice for Harakiri. Harakiri just has to make sure he doesn't let anything snowball here. He's going to lose the Libya port, which isn't the end of the world. He does get the France cut, and Swan Lee is actually investing so much to do. Swan Lee invested 20 gold to fight this. Put that SS over here. This is also good. Using the SS. He's just got to use that SS. He's got a lot of troops in Greece. I would love to see these troops in Greece help out with the front over here. They are just fighting all over the place now. North Italy is going to get conquered. I mean, Harakiri's working on getting really good positions on the map. He's going to have North Italy. He has all the islands under his control. He's just kind of getting overwhelmed. The amount of places that these guys are fighting is actually insane. They're literally all over the map everywhere we look. The SS is going to try to kill as many people as it can. Another SS! I don't know about that. Harakiri pumps out another SS, but he's letting the whole middle of the map get run through. He's got units to defend it. The income lead is now in favor of Swan Lee. He made an SS for no reason, I think. The SS, then now they're like on two different sides as well. And this one isn't doing anything now. He's going to have to come and use it to reclaim this, but he's losing the SS on this front. He notices, luckily he sees that here. He's going to pull that back. The city count lead for Swan Lee is climbing. The army in Greece is getting used, which is really good. We'll see if he does get a snipe there or not. And he does get a Switzerland kill. Oh, he could run into Austria as well. There's a lot of weak units in Austria I think he could take. He's going to get the Turkey cut here. That's a lot of income that he's cutting. Swan Lee continues to defend Egypt forever. Harakiri shuts this down. But the KD is still just so much in favor of Swan. And here's the thing. This SS could have done everything that this SS is doing. Harakiri does have the lead now still with the income. He's taking a lot of fire. He needs to get that port. He does get the port. That's huge for him. But the SS over here could have done everything that SS over here was doing. It could have just done that first and then went west. That's the biggest difference in this game so far, I think. But Harakiri is up in SS. He's actually up too because he makes another one. Oh my goodness. The man just keeps pumping out ships while he gets overrun on land. Swan Lee smells blood in the water. He knows that his opponent invested on another ship, 45 gold, more than half of his income for the turn. And he's just going to try to push top down and just bully his way to victory. And I think it's going to work. I actually think this is going to work. Oh my gosh. I mean, Swan Lee might even, he's going to get France back in time. He might even get Turkey back in time. And he's taking the entire middle of the map. Harakiri had the game here. Now he's down 12 income. Please tell me he didn't pop out another SS. I think he just did. Did he? Is that 1, 2? The man won't stop making SS. No! Did he lose his other one? I think based on the KD, yeah, he lost his injured one over here. All right. Some people are too shy about making SS in 1v1s, but then you got people like Harakiri who are too gun-ho, like too loose. They're too loose with making them. I've never seen a guy just continue to pop out SS after SS. The problem is they can only do so much. Usually when you have the ship advantage, you just maintain the ship advantage. You don't continuously pile on that ship advantage. So when you're up in SS, you don't need to make another one. If your opponent doesn't make one of his own, there's no reason for you to make one. You just need to use that SS to its fullest. He's going to lose another one here. And you need to, like in this case, you needed to shut down the Mideast, then move west. Making 2 SS and then having them split all the way across the map, that lets Swan Lee back in it. He can make an SS to combat this one. Your other one can't help, and then ship advantage is nullified. So usually you only want to make an SS to overcome your opponent's number. So if they have 0 and you have 1, you don't make 1. I think Harakiri's learning this the hard way. That's such a problem. It's such a shame, too, because Harakiri literally had all the keys in the bag to win this game. He could have went 2-2 against Swan Lee. Swan Lee is one of the better 1v1 players in this tournament. Some people have him expected to win. And Harakiri showing he has the skill. I think it's just the experience is what he needs. He needs some more 1v1 experience. Hopefully he watches this one back. Not trying to be too hard on him, but literally it's just so sad because he had everything in the bag. He had the ship lead, he had the income lead, he had the position, he had places to expand, he had places to defend, he had places to attack, like shutting down the Mideast, taking income off his opponent when his opponent only had France. He had everything. Maybe he didn't lose that SS. Maybe it ran all the way over here. No. Yeah, this is the one that was being chased a while ago. Oh, man, he could have tied up the series here. He still had a mulligan. No, did he have a mulligan? He did not have a mulligan. They both used their mulligans. So, also, this is the first series that we've seen both players use their mulligans, which is really cool to see. But yeah, this is disappointing. I was really rooting for Harakiri. I swore I would have, like 10 turns ago, 8 turns ago, I would have put money on Harakiri winning this game. I was like, there's no way he loses it. Oh, I really feel for him, though. Dang, he put on such a show, too. He had all the right moves. He was doing so freaking good. Now we're in the same position as we were in one of those recent games. His ship is trapped in Albania, completely surrounded. Swanlee, you have to give him credit, though. As much as I want to say Harakiri through, Swanlee did all the right things to get himself back into the position to win this game. Holding Egypt, making the SS in France when it was just one SS on this side. Putting pressure in the middle of the map, realizing that your opponent over-invested on SS and full shoving top to bottom and taking all of Europe out from under him. Now the Knights are coming out. Swanlee just kind of knows it's over. I mean, the man has 100 units just sitting in Central Europe at the moment. Maybe more than 100 units. And maybe Harakiri forces him to go to city count victory. But as far as I'm concerned, this one's definitely over. I think as the turn timer hits here, Harakiri's going to realize that there's no fighting his way back into this one. Even without France, the income difference is going to be so huge. 115 to 61. Wowzers. What a fight. I mean, look at the KD. Great stuff from Swan Lee. Great stuff from Swan. And yeah, I mean, I guess Harakiri's just going to force this guy to go to the city count win. I honestly, like personally, I never like that. Like when the game's out of reach, I want people to just forfeit. It's kind of like a, I mean, unless you're like joking around and having fun with your, like, I don't know. But like in this situation, just kind of a gamesmanship, sportsmanship, being a good sport. When you're down 50 income and your opponent has like 3+ SS and plus 300 KD, it would be different if the KDs were reversed here, I think. If Harakiri had the KD advantage, then yeah, you keep fighting on. Yeah, was this the last? It absolutely was, Harakiri, unfortunately for you. Swan Lee takes a 3-1 lead over Harakiri, and Harakiri now, he will move down to the second chance bracket. He's not out of this tournament. It will give him some more time. He has time to practice, get some coaching, and continue to sharpen those skills, because he showed that he could take down Swan Lee, which is actually, that's impressive. Swan Lee is a really good player, and if Harakiri can do that, Harakiri is someone that you don't want to mess with in the second chance bracket. Great job to both players, but congrats to Swan Lee taking the 3-1 victory after a 1-0 deficit. He was down 1-0, and then he wins 3 in a row to close out the series. So he's going to move on to round 3 of the tournament. Harakiri, we'll see you in the second chance bracket. And everyone else, thank you for watching. If you like the content, hit that like button down below. It helps our small channel out greatly. And also hit subscribe, because you will be notified as we one, we go live for our FFA tournaments every Friday, and you don't want to miss out on those. But 2, we also have this Wood League tournament that is probably going to go on for at least another month. We have so much content, especially 1v1 content available to you guys and upcoming. We have so many games more to be played because it is a double elimination bracket. So we still have the whole second chance bracket to go through, and we're only barely scratching the surface of round 2 in the upper bracket. And you don't want to miss out. Thank you all so much, and we will see you all on the next one.